A new antibody that has been discovered that is neutralizing the virus. One of the researchers behind the discovery is here to explain next. Called a major step in the fight against the coronavirus, scientists at the University of Pittsburgh Medical School have discovered part of an antibody that neutralizes the virus that causes COVID-19. The antibody component is being used to create a drug called AB8, which could potentially be used to both treat and prevent infections. It will head into broader trials next month. Joining us now with more is one of the researchers behind the discovery, Dr. John Mellors. He is the chief of infectious disease at the University of Pittsburgh Medical School. Good morning, Dr. Mellors.
Good morning.
Good morning.
From the great city of Pittsburgh.
Yes, sir. Okay, tell us more about this drug called AB8.
Yes, AB8 is different from most antibodies. There are many antibodies that have been developed against SARS-CoV-2, but this one is small. It binds very, very tightly to the virus protein on the surface of the virus called the spike protein. It's extremely stable, and because it's small, it can get places in the body where other antibodies can't, like the lung. And it covers mutants of the virus that have been detected that might resist antibodies. And because it's potent, we could potentially give a lower dose and treat more individuals who have infection or prevent more infections with a lower amount of antibody.
When do you use this drug versus a vaccine?
So a vaccine is different than this type of drug. A vaccine causes the individual's body to produce antibodies. And hopefully the vaccines will do that most of the time. But some of the time, particularly in elderly populations, the vaccine may not work. And vaccines will not work when there's active infection. So the antibody AB8 can be used to treat active infection, and it can also be used in individuals who can't respond to the vaccine as a preventive, because it provides synthetic immunity, requiring the host not to produce antibodies. All that's needed is that the antibody be injected, and it could last weeks to months.
Is it being tested now on animals? And then, if I'm reading, it's been being tested on mice and hamsters. When will it be ready for human testing?
So it's been tested in 2 animal models, in mice and in hamsters, and extremely effective at preventing infection at low doses, as low as 2 milligrams per kilogram for the scientists in the audience. And it needs to be produced under good manufacturing processes. And will enter clinical trials in 2021. We have an alternative antibody that's more traditional, that's in production, and will enter clinical trials by the end of the year.
In your experience, once they enter the trials, how long after that are they available to the public?
Generally 6 months at least.
Okay. Well, this is exciting news. Dr. Mellors, thank you so much. Thanks for working so hard to keep people safe and save lives.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Those are our heroes.